Hello, my name is Mary.
And my name is Christine.
And we are sisters, and we are the co-hosts of the weekly podcast, Dawson, Cries. My sister and I, very close. Not only sisters, we're also good friends. We love to talk on the phone because we live in different cities. But you know, we live in a crazy, crazy world, and the stresses of it can really bog you down. So my sister and I, we were looking for an escape one day, 5 or 6 months ago. And I stumbled across this odd little show that, kind of really flies under the radar. People haven't really heard of it. Dawson's Creek. I had never seen it. I didn't even know the premise. But I knew that the kids in it looked pretty happy. Turns out I was very wrong. They're all extremely anxious. But it is a great escape from modern stressors. So, my sister and I have been watching the show together. Neither of us has ever seen it. We watch it every week. We do a little recap, and we talk about how it fits in with the 2018 world. So, Christine's going to kick us off this week. Christine, take it away.
Hi, listeners. Happy to be here for another episode of Dawson Cries. I can't believe it's been 5 months, if that's
maybe more.
True. Maybe. Oh, wow.
Listeners, is it true?
Listeners, tell us how long we've been potting. Oh, man. Well, this is Season 2, Episode 16, Be Careful What You Wish For. And this one opens classic, like we most episodes open in Dawson Leary's bedroom. And Dawson is having a full-on meltdown and freaking out. It's the eve of his 16th birthday. Pacey comes over and makes it sound like Dawson called him in a panic. He says, "Oh, Dawson, I came as soon as I got your message. What's going on?" Dawson, nothing is really the matter. He's just having one of his typical D moments. He's having some existential crisis. It's my 16th birthday. What a milestone. Of course, that does mean a lot to you, but that means like a lot to Dawson. And he's like, well, everyone else in my life, they're moving forward, or they're moving in some way. They're living their lives. But not me. I'm stagnant. I haven't done anything. And I was thinking to myself, Dawson, you won the freaking Boston Film Festival.
That's
true. Huge. That's a huge deal. That's your big dream, and you achieved it. Like, how could you say you did nothing? So that was very confusing.
He's just talking about his V card.
Ugh, get over it. Get over it.
You'll have sex in college.
Yeah, it will definitely happen. Just stop being so weird. And he's, going off to Pacey with this weird prop, this huge hand, and, gesturing very big. And I'm like, this is exactly, your emotions are, this exaggerated, Dawson. Put the hand down, calm yourself down, take a breath, and enjoy your birthday. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
He kind of insults Pacey because he's like, you're, the perfect do-gooder boyfriend, blah, 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 and I'm falling apart. And I was like, Dawson?
He's jelly.
Yeah. I was a little upset with Dee this episode.
To say the least. Well, we heaped praise on him last week, so we knew that couldn't last.
Oh, yeah, it was short but sweet.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's being his typical self-analytical, over-the-top self.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh, and Pacey gives him a pep talk, and he's just like, you need to figure out what you want and make it happen. And I was thinking, be a filmmaker. He won the film festival. He's making it happen. Yeah. But no, instead he's like, I want Joey, and I'm gonna get her back. Boom. Definitive. Yeah. And I'm like, it takes two to decide to be in a relationship. Okay, Dawson? It's not really a goal of yours to get with Joey. It's a dream. It's not a goal. You can't.
Not a goal.
You can't change her heart.
Right. Hopefully he learns that lesson. I mean, I feel like she's been trying to communicate it to him. Poor thing, for so many episodes.
It's got selective hearing, if ever there was a person who had it.
Yeah, an awful memory. We already know
Yeah.
how bad their memories are. Um, but yeah, that's like his rampage. He's like, I'm gonna get her back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And then talking about another person who just does whatever they want. Mitch apparently has let himself into the house that he no longer lives in, and not only that, he started making breakfast.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you walked downstairs and someone you used to live with was helping themselves to all your groceries and making breakfast in your kitchen? Jesus.
Especially someone you're like divorced from.
It was really like weird behavior. Like, no, this is not an open door. You walked out. Change your locks, Gail. Change the locks on the doors. That's my advice.
Good call. Yeah, she really should.
We know he doesn't have much money. He might come in and start stealing shit. Pawning it. Who knows with Mitch? I don't like him much.
I know you're not a Mitch fan.
I'm not a Mitch stan at all.
A Mitch stan.
I'm a Graham stan now.
I know, we're on Team Grams for sure.
Team Grams at the moment.
I know. We didn't see her this episode.
Fire.
But we're still riding high on the Grams wave.
Yeah, I'm riding high on that, looking down her nose at one of my least favorite ties.
Blah.
One of many ties I know that I don't care for.
Ty, yeah, if you name your child Ty, it's just going to be a bad time.
You're asking for it, really.
Yeah, don't do it.
Oh, yeah, so then Mitch, too, he's like, well, I know we haven't talked about this, Gail, but I was thinking that we could go on a gift together to get Dawson. I'm like, Mitch, it's Dawson's birthday. You're asking the day of? Like,
yeah, that's so bad.
How freaking inconsiderate.
Yeah, I was
glad Christmas morning and you're like, hey, maybe we should go get Dawson that bike he wanted? Like, you're too late, bro.
Right. Gail was like, Mitch, what the F? Like,
she was, and I was like, thank you for finally standing up for yourself, Gail.
I feel like Gail does.
But Mitch is another one who doesn't want to hear it.
No, Mitch, yeah, and he changes his mind all the time.
Oh my god, he's more of a flip-flop than his son.
He's really bad at that. But yeah, Gail's like, I got Dawson a sweet ass car.
Because I got money.
Yeah. I have a job.
She's like, I work, baby.
Love me. Yeah.
Yeah, her coworkers do love her.
I know. They really do. They really do.
But and Dawson can overhear all of this. Like, I feel like they're treating Dawson like he's like 6 and he is oblivious, you know?
It's ridiculous.
It's almost like they're spelling. I got him a CAR, you know?
Maybe Panic at the Disco wrote that song about this moment.
Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? I wish that that started playing. That would be awesome.
In the recut, yeah.
Because then Dawson, he does, you know, he goes on a tirade.
Yeah, and it was, like, sweet, because he was kind of happy. Of course, he really wants his parents to get back together. Yeah. And he's like, Dad, you made me my favorite breakfast. He's, like, happy. Yeah. And then it's like, down in the dumps. He gets the blues from that moment on.
Don't get me started.
Oh, my God. We'll get there.
Oh, will we ever?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Juicy little plot point I overheard. Mitch is talking to Gail. He's going to start subbing at the high school.
Oh, maybe for Mr. Peterson, you think?
Oh, maybe. Something's going to happen.
Something. Yeah. We'll see, though, because we've heard his interest in the restaurant for a while.
Yeah, but he said he's going to sideline that to try to make some money.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he does. That would be That would be super interesting.
The restaurant is a pipe dream, though.
Yeah.
Has he ever followed through on it? No. He just likes going on tours of loft spaces.
Yeah, and making, like, models.
Yeah, it's like, he doesn't actually want the restaurant. He just doesn't know what he wants, so he's chasing that dream.
Yeah. Mitch, you're old. You gotta figure that out.
Get your shit together, man.
Yeah, it's like the eve of your 46th birthday, and you're like, in Dawson.
He's like, what do I want to be when I grow up? Gee, I don't know, Dawson. Oh, my God, I can't with him. So,
at least he lost his V already.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah.
has. He wants to lose it over and over again with that open marriage stuff. Right?
Crashed and burned, yeah.
Yeah, that dream. That's a dream deferred. That didn't happen. I feel like he's not getting any play, even now that he's divorced.
I know, yeah, it seemed like him and Tamara, that was more out of, like, making Gail jealous.
They never even kissed. Tamara's like, you're too old for me.
Oh my god, that's true. And she's like, where's your son?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, Joey and Pacey are hanging out at the ice house.
Yep.
And talking about Dawson's birthday party. And they have a little scheme cooking. Joey is going to plan the party to end all parties.
I know. Again with that reference.
With that, yes. The dinner to end all dinners. Like, stop using that phrase, Joey. It's bad luck for you.
It is. Yeah, and it's bad luck for our mom as well.
It is. Yeah, don't use that phrase. You're just asking for trouble.
Yep.
And I guess Joey and Andie are going to take Dawson out for dinner as a distraction.
Yep.
Make up a lame excuse, and then drop Dawson off at home and ba-ba, party, surprise. And Joey's very nervous about planning the party, and she doesn't know why. But then Jack walks in, and it gets super awkward. Super tense.
It's weird, because as soon as Jack walks in, Pacey's just like, hey, Joey, how do you feel about Jack being gay? And I'm like, dude, he can hear you.
Yeah, people don't have any consideration.
They have no discretion on this show. It's wild. And Joey's just like, IDGAF. Couldn't care less.
Oh, well, I feel like Joey, I think she was kind of saying that just to... Well, it was interesting how she said, well, I think Jack is going through the real issue. Or, like, Jack has something real he's going through. So she was trying to make it sound like whatever I'm feeling takes a back seat because Jack has a more difficult time. Right. Which is admirable, but not honest of Joey. And you can kind of read it on her face, I think, because she was like, yeah, I mean, when I first heard it was weird, but I'm fine. But she doesn't really seem, I didn't think she seemed totally okay.
No, of course not.
Yeah. But then outside, Jack is like doing the busboy work, and who strolls up at Abby Morgan?
Abby!
The classic Abby. I was so happy to see her again, though.
I know, I like her.
I know, I like her. I love to hate her.
Yep.
And she has like two friends.
Two new friends.
Friends. Yeah, I've never seen them before.
Same.
They won't last long, I'm guessing. But they're like flirting hardcore with Jack. They're like,
well, they're fangirling because he's gay.
Yeah.
What is it? It's cool.
Yes. I mean, you probably know, like, there's probably a word for that, but.
Oh. Yeah, fetishizing.
Oh, yeah.
Fetishizing the other.
I knew you would know. Yeah, like you said, they're like, I think you're the first gay person I've ever met or I've ever known.
Oh, God.
It's so cringy. Just like, stop. And then Abby's like, it's a shame because you're super hot.
Abby.
Like, oh my God, Abby.
Yeah, she really goes in on it. She's over the top.
She is, but then Jack was like, well, I would take that as a compliment if it weren't coming from Satan.
Yeah, Jack's like not pulling any punches.
That was intense. Yeah.
He's like, I hate you. Do you need more water? Can I get you anything else? Okay, here's the bill.
Yeah. But I can't blame him because she really did do a number on Andie.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That was awful.
Right.
Speaking of Andie, she has decided to go to therapy.
Good for her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Pacey was supportive of the idea. And the therapist seems really good for the brief introduction we've had of her. She's not one of the classic terrible adults of Dawson's Creek.
Oh my God, right.
Oh, man. So, they're talking. Andie's going through how much anxiety she has, and how she feels like she has to keep everything under control and be perfect. And the therapist is like, I'm going to write you a prescription. Oh, but not a pill. Like, a
Oh
little
my
QC. I was just like, oh, brother.
And Andie's like, oh, I wanted more drugs.
Like, Xanax, please. Yeah. But no, she assigns Andie to one night of imperfection, which is kind of a perfect storm later on. But, you know, I thought it was probably a good call for a therapist to be like, just try it, let your hair down once, and see what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a therapist though, so don't take my advice.
Right.
Or Dawson's Creek's.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she should have delved a little bit more into why Andie feels like she has. Why. I don't know. Why she's so concerned with what other people think, or like why she feels like she has to be perfect. But for the purposes of the plot, it was good advice.
Very good advice for the plot.
Yeah, so she's gonna try it. She's gonna let her hair down. And then we jump to Bessie. Bessie's back. Happy to see her.
I know. I was happy to see Bessie.
Don't know where her husband is. Don't know where her child is. But she's back.
Oh, Mary. I know. We gotta call
Bodhi
it a search party.
I mean, it's a sin what they've done to this character.
I know. Bodhi could be so good. He could be cooking up all sorts of cool food for the ice house.
Yes.
Like, it would be so easy. You know?
It's ridiculous.
I know.
In one episode and then totally out of the plot. Then they replace you, and then you have one more episode with the new guy, then you're out.
It's strange.
It's ridiculous. Yes. So anyway, Bessie, Bessie is being a sounding board because Joey's like, I don't have to get gussied up tonight because, when I try, I turn men gay, so, better not even try. And Bessie's like, that's not true, and you know it. And she's like, yeah, I know. And she's like, and then Joey's like, what should I do? What am I supposed to be doing, Bessie? And Bessie's like, focus on your art and yourself. It's like she's like a 40-year-old woman who just went through a divorce, Joey. Girl, you gotta focus on you, okay? I mean, it's what Joey wanted to do in the first place, so, like, yeah, she should probably follow through on that. And you're in high school, so whoever you date now, like, 99.9% chance you're not going to marry them. I know it's a show, so that's chance is probably 50-50. But, in real life, you're not going to be marrying the guy you date when you're 16.
No.
Not in 2018. Probably not in 1990. Whatever.
No, probably not. Probably not. I mean, some people do, but that's not the norm. I don't think. Yeah, Bessie had great advice though. She's really good this episode for Joey.
Yeah, so like Bessie gives the great advice, and then Dee walks in with the great timing.
Oh, right on cue. I know. There's
it's
the
like
D.
You could have gotten her if you were 10 minutes earlier, and she didn't get that advice, but she did. Now you're out.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to talk to you. She's like, okay. But before that happens, we cut over to Ty. I don't know what he's doing. God. He's helping Jen decorate. Something crafty. I don't know what he's doing though.
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't even know. He's
just like looking at a table that's out of frame. It's very confusing. And he's like, I can feel you watching me. And I'm like, you're such a sicko. I hate him so much.
That was creepy. I know.
Creepy.
Yeah, I feel like when you feel someone watching you, it's never like
a good thing.
No, it's always like, is someone looking at me? Like,
am I being stalked?
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. Creepy Ty.
He's the worst.
It was kind of like, up until the end of the scene, it was kind of like romantic. Like when they started to kiss, I was like, this is kind of hot,
Ooh.
And then he cuts it off early, and Jen is like, what the F?
Right.
And he says something like Grams.
He's like, Grams is in the next room.
He's terrified of Grams now.
Boner killer.
Just stand up to him again. So yeah, that was like a big letdown. I was like, boo, Ty.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah. And then I think we're with Dee and Joey out like at the dock.
It's finally winter. It only took us
Mary!
2 seasons to get there.
I know. I was like, Mary's going to be so happy. It was cold. Joey's in her hat.
Yeah.
They're talking about how they make a wish at the first snow.
Very cute.
It was cute. It always comes true. Unless Joey wishes for something really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta be careful what you wish for. Oh. Oh, man. But, I don't know. Joey says something like, what do you wish for? Like, she kind of gives Dawson that entree to, like, spill his heart out.
Right.
And, he just blurts it out, like, I love you. Well, I don't think he says I love you there, but he says,
no.
I wish that we could go back to the way we were before. And Joey kind of takes that and goes into the friendship direction.
Because they've had this conversation 25 times.
I know. But maybe Dawson's like, oh, she's single now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try again. I don't know. And Joey's like, no, it's still the same, Dawson. You know
and he's
why.
Like, I don't want to be friends.
Aww. Yeah. But it ends the same for him. And,
yeah. He's like, if you and I aren't meant to be together, then I don't know anything.
Right.
And then, he's like, don't expect any snow tonight. Basically being like, all hope is lost in my life. And the world revolves around me, so it's not going to snow.
Dawson. So dramatic. Oh, my God.
The D stands for drama.
Drama does!
Follows him wherever he goes.
Oh, my God. Dirty doggy drama.
But then he's rolling. He's rolling with Pacey and Andie in the cop car.
Yeah, they
Andie, she's gone wild. She's like, let's roll the siren. Ooh, stop here. Let's do a U-turn. Pacey's getting a little aggravated. He doesn't like this version of Andie. He likes the Andie that's dependent on him. Ooh, hot take. What do we think?
Ooh. Yeah, no, I really didn't like the way Pacey was talking to Andie. He kept calling her, you think that's a good idea, sweetheart? All right, honey. It was like condescending. I didn't like it, Mary.
Uh-oh.
I know we're going to make people upset with that opinion, but it wasn't great.
It wasn't great. A lot of Pacey stands out there.
I know. I mean, Pacey's great normally, but I wasn't a fan. And I know he's probably, like, looking out for Andie, but at the same time, he's the one who was like, you got to do therapy. It's a good idea. So when she tries to do what a therapist says, he shouldn't be trying to, sabotage that at every turn. Right. And in a condescending way, like, Andie, no. No, honey. Sweetheart.
No, honey, boo-boo.
No, I would be like, stop it.
I'd be like, put a sock in it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And
Jack has arrived at the party.
Oh, wait, can we talk? I know. Oh, my God, I love that. But I just want to mention one line Dawson says in the cop car. Yeah. Because Andie, it was, like, so funny and dramatic. Andie was, like, talking about, so this is what it feels like when you get carted off to prison. And Dawson's like, there's more than one kind of prison. He goes on his diatribe about being in his prison. I'm using air quotes.
A prison of your own mind.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But let's talk about Jack's amazing hairdo, Mary.
He looks like he's in 98 Degrees.
Yes.
He's ready. He's got the boy band look. And everyone's loving it. They're living for it.
This was like the 90s style.
Uh-huh.
Like every boy in my class looked like they just walked into a wall, had that gelled up front of their head.
Yep.
Funny.
It's true.
Gotta love it.
They probably got it from Jack.
Jack was a trendsetter. He got gay and he got style.
Yeah, that's what Abby says. She can't stop talking about it. She says, I wish I'd grabbed you one sexual preference ago.
Oh, my God.
She's really trying it on with him.
The transformation from John Boy to John John was all in a jar of dippity-doo.
Oh, my God.
Like, I had to rewind that because I was like, what?
I was hoping you'd write that down.
I did. I couldn't resist.
Too much.
I was like, Abby Morgan, bravo.
Who is John John, though? I know who John Boy is.
I have no idea. I was like, none of this makes sense. I dippity-doo. I was like, is that really what they call hair gel?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is gobbledygook, and she's just talking nonsense because she's obsessed with Jack now.
Yeah, she can't think straight.
She's got hearts in her eyes.
She does. The hardcore. Oh my god. And Ty, who comes creeping around the corner, Jen feels him now. She's like, oh, my Ty senses are tingling.
Oh my god.
Ty's like, excellent, you're learning.
Oh, he's so weird.
So creepy. I know.
And then they start making out again, and he's like, oh, like, I don't want to get aroused. It's like disgusting.
What's the point, Ty? Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate him.
Don't get me started. Yeah. But Jen, I mean, to her credit, she like nips it in the bud. She's like, all right, explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's like, why are you bailing on my kisses?
Mm.
And he's like, I'm religious. I believe in God, Jen.
Oh my god.
This is a sin. And she's like, oh, how quaint. And then he's like, then he turns and he like macks on her harder. And he's like, how 1956 is this? Like, you know.
Like, you make me sick. You need to exit the show.
Yeah, it's like, work out your issue. I don't know. He's a flip-flopper too. He's
or
like
don't
a Mitch.
date.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Or don't date someone like Jen. Date another religious person. Who doesn't want to kiss.
Or date someone like Jen and like just kiss. And don't be like afraid of what
Kissing.
is good. Yeah, of kissing. And like
Poor Jen. First she has Dawson the prude, now she was with Ty the prude.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
I mean, she did have a wild time with Chris. Was it Chris?
I know, Mary. We can never remember his name.
We can't remember anyone.
It might be Chris.
They had the three-ways.
Yeah. It was really crazy.
Wild times.
I know.
At Cape Side High.
So,
somehow, Andie, Pacey, and Dawson have managed to get into another club. It seems a lot like the club that Ty had taken them to.
I know. I thought it was.
Well, Andie said she found a new spot, so.
I know. When I watched it again, I was like, oh no, Andie just found it at the side of the road. But it looked a lot like that jazz club.
It was the same setup.
Yeah.
Like, how many lounge clubs do they have in this town?
Yeah, it's not a big city. That's weird.
Oh, but Andie never went to the first one?
No.
And neither did Pacey, so maybe this is new to them, but it's the same spot.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, Dawson's like, all right.
I know this place quite well by now.
And maybe that's making him even more blue for Joey, because that's where they had their dance.
Oh, could be.
Maybe. Who knows?
So Andie...
Our listeners might.
Andie... Yeah, listeners, let us know. Andie showered in body glitter before she came to the club. It's like she took one of those Bath and Body Works glitter sticks and just went to town.
Yes. Yeah.
Those things were dangerous, though, because if you go overboard, you gotta take another shower. So, you know.
Yeah, glitter is everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like on your clothes. There's no hope.
Right.
So Andie, she's...
I can, like, smell the body glitter. I, like, can smell it right now thinking about it.
Yeah. I had one, I think it was, like, in a puff, like a powder.
Oh.
That was kind of nice. Yeah.
I had a green roll-on one.
Oh, I think I remember that, Mary.
It was, the body art line. Artworks.
Oh.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah, that was a wild trend.
It really was.
But
it's coming back. Rihanna just released some body glitter for her line.
Oh, I think I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hers looks a little, well, obviously, because it's Rihanna, it looks a little more artsy.
Right.
A little less, like,
more artsy than artworks? I don't know if you've seen.
Well, I don't know what the right word is. More like high fashion.
More glam.
Yeah, than Craft Project exploded.
Yeah, I believe it.
But yeah, she's glittered. She's got her red dress on. She looks good. That dress looks good.
Right.
She's got her hair curled.
Mm-hmm.
She's just letting it all hang out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very smooth with the rum order.
Oh my God.
I have to say, I was like, Andie.
That was a good move.
That was real good. I might steal that someday. I mean, I'm over 21 now,
Yeah.
so I don't need to, but it was... She did get a free double, though.
Yeah, that was good.
I know. I was like, hey, girl. But she basically talks Dawson into joining her on letting her id out for the evening. To just do whatever you want and not worry about what anyone else thinks and let loose. And, you know, when Andie orders her drink, Dawson is like, yeah, me too. I could barely taste any of the rum in that Coke. Give me a stiff one. I like how he said, he was like, it's my 16th birthday and I'm drinking straight Coke.
But he doesn't he's not a drinker.
No. Although when they said, and maybe he didn't drink before, but I kind of remember him drinking at that study party at Chris's house. They all had like that red wine.
Oh yeah, they all had wine. And I also remember him drinking at Pacey's birthday party.
Yeah, the beach party.
So I think this is a case of inconsistencies on the show.
Yeah.
But maybe it's his first time drinking a hard liquor. But like, listeners, if you know that Dee wasn't drinking on those occasions, let us know, because we don't think it's true.
I know, I didn't buy it from Dee right there.
Because Joey's been drunk before.
Yeah.
She got hammered at Pacey's.
Yeah, with that long-haired guy.
Huge Viking man.
Yeah, she was a little wasted.
Schwasty.
So,
oh my god, Abby is still chasing Jack.
Hardcore.
She's like, you know, Jack, there's no such thing as gay. Everyone's bi.
Yeah.
I was like, well, people believe in the spectrum. Everyone's on a spectrum of this to that. So, you know, she's spouting something that a lot of people, you know, are into.
Yeah.
And Jack is intrigued by bisexuality.
Yeah, Jack was very curious.
Bi-curious.
Bi-curious. Oh my god, that's
I couldn't help
hilarious.
myself, I'm sorry.
No, I don't blame you. I feel like that's a funny joke from Arrested Development too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, what's his name? The therapist guy. What is that guy's name?
Tobias.
Yeah, thank you. Tobias is like in a shop, and he's looking at stuff, and it's like a costume shop or something. Or it's like meant to be like a gay store. And the owner is like, oh, are you curious? And he's like, are you going to buy something? And he's like, I'm bi-curious.
That's good.
It was so funny, I know. I hope I don't know if it was a gay store or not, but whatever. It doesn't really matter, but it was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack, I feel like Jack had never heard of that before when Abby said it. He was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, Cape Side is a very black and white town. Same with, I'm assuming where he's from in Rhode Island, so. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe back in the 90s it wasn't as well known. I don't remember.
I feel like people were a lot more dismissive.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely sticks with him. It gets his attention.
Sticks in his craw.
Yeah. And then we're back at the jazz club, and Dee and Andie are a little drunk, I'd say right now. There are a few cokes in.
They're feeling it.
And they announce it's open mic night, and
Lordy.
they invite someone up to sing the blues. And Dawson doesn't miss a beat. He's like, I know something about the blues. And he and Andie just get up on the stage, much to Pacey's chagrin. Again, he's like, honey, I don't know if that's a good idea. You're like, Pacey.
He's like, Pacey, you're not my handler, okay?
Shut it, Pacey. Yeah. But Mary, since when is like Bad to the Bone a blues song? Blues?
I'm bad to the bone.
It was I was like, that's the rock. Like, that's not blues. But I have to, all right, Dawson and Andie, I was impressed. Were you impressed with that? their song?
No.
I was like, they managed to rhyme their lives.
Right. Yeah. They were good rhymes. I was impressed actually with Andie's bit because she has something to actually sing the blues about.
Well, yeah, Andie's, I was like, ooh, wow, like this heavy.
There's a lot going on there. Dee, it was just like, I got a crush on someone, she don't like me back.
Right. That's like
but
a
Andie's like
song.
my brother, my father, my mother. Like, she had everything going.
Uh-huh. And her voice was more bluesy.
Yeah. Dawson was just like, my name is Dawson Leary. I'm feeling pretty weary. I was like, okay, Dee, we get it.
There was like one line where he tried to do something a little more like musical.
Yeah.
But it was like just briefly.
Right.
Andie was getting really into it.
She was throwing her whole self into the blues.
Yeah.
She gave Pacey a shout out, rhymed him with crazy. It was good.
Yeah. Used the word Randy up on stage. It's like,
yeah.
Andie?
Yeah.
That's getting loose. Your it is on full display.
It is.
It was fun though. I was happy to see everyone gave them a standing ovation.
Oh.
No one booed the 16-year-olds.
Oh, I didn't notice that. They got a standing ovation. That's cute.
They did. Yeah, they did. And then they got
carded. Classic. You have too much fun, you gotta leave.
That reminds me of Mary when we were in Philadelphia.
I know, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, and your friend ordered a pink vagina. And then immediately got carded.
Immediately. I was like, what'd you have to go and order that drink for? She's like, I wanted it. I'm like, great, now we gotta leave.
That was so funny. Oh.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh yeah, so Dee somehow fits into his rhyme that he knows about the surprise party tonight, and he's not showing up on time. And then Andie very unfortunately calls Dee brother man. And then the whole charade ends. Yeah. And they get carded, and Andie starts screaming about how they're 16, and the waitress is in a lot of trouble for serving them. And I'm like, you are being like the worst white girl customer. You gotta leave right now.
Yeah, that's the only time I was like, Pacey, yes, do your thing.
Yeah, escort her out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, at the surprise party, it's like, people are there waiting on Dee. Like, where is he?
Oh my god, yeah, but Mitch is still bitching about the car.
Oh my god, yeah. And he's like, I don't know, I thought he would have had something like I had, like an old jalopy.
So Mitch, it's over, okay? You ended it.
Yeah. I was like, Mitch, how old are you also?
I know, right?
Like, what the heck?
He's 84 years old.
Yeah. But it's kind of interesting what's happening in Dawson's brand new fancy car.
Oh,
like someone is reenacting Titanic.
It's a Titanic moment.
Oh my god.
The ship is going down.
Yep.
Till Ty hits an iceberg.
Backseat.
Well, actually, Jen hits an iceberg. And it's Ty, and he's cold as ice, and so is his boner.
Yeah, Ty is trying to get it to go down.
Yeah, he goes down like the Titanic. Sink, would you? Sink! And Jen is like, with me, it's the unsinkable ship.
Ooh. Jen. She is so steamy.
He's like, you're tempting me!
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Ty is a jerk.
He's an ass. And then he starts saying, we're types of people. And with you and your history, kissing is never just kissing. And Jen is like, oh, hell no, not again. Not again. This is just like Dawson.
Yeah, you're right. And it's like, why don't you just talk to her about what you're comfortable doing, and then you both know where you stand, and then you both enjoy what you've already agreed to. Like, that's how you do it. Ty.
Christine, you're an adult. You're not, 16.
I'm not 16, I know. But I feel like Jen was like, she was kind of like, Ty, you're just making assumptions, and they're wrong.
Yeah, she's like, who said anything about sex?
Yeah. So she's offended, rightly so.
Yeah.
And upset, because for some reason she really liked this creep.
Gotta God knows
But
why.
it's probably for the best. Like, she'll be better off
Time to move on.
without a tie in her life. Yeah. But then Abby is talking about Jack again. Mm-hmm. To Jack again. He's on the steps all by himself.
Aww.
And Abby's like, makes up something like, oh, some surprise party. Dawson's not even here and it's his own party, blah, blah, blah. Then Jack, out of nowhere, is like, is it really true what you said about people being bi? It's like, it really got in his head. He's like, oh my God. And Abby's like, all right, here we go. I'm taking you to the SUV. Let's get steamy.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of action happening in that Explorer.
Oh my God, I know. I mean, she doesn't. She takes him to poor Dawson, his bedroom, his car.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no fun.
Everyone's getting laid except for him.
Except for Big D.
Oh, that Big D's going to be a virgin on the season finale. Or the series finale, rather.
I know. I'm waiting. I thought it would be happen by now.
We had so many, they're virgin baiting us.
Yeah, we are being virgin baited.
It's never going to happen.
I know. But then, I think D crashes in at this point.
Oh, yeah.
D and Andie make quite the entrance.
He yells, surprise, to himself.
Oh, Dawson. Yeah.
They start dancing on the table.
Yeah, bounce right up on the table.
It's like, okay. This is a totally different vibe from the way the party was a minute ago.
Yeah. I was like, is there music on? I guess. I don't know.
They don't need They dance to the beat of their own drum.
But they do. And Joey is kind of horrified. And she's like,
let's get some coffee in you.
Yeah. I was like, is this where she does the coffee? Yeah, she tries to give him coffee and drag him up to his bedroom, but we know who's up there.
Ooh-wee.
Mary opens the door, sees her ex-boyfriend, who she learned was gay, with her arch nemesis, Abby Morgan, making out on the bed of the guy she dumped for the gay guy. It's like so convoluted, and Dawson finds it hilarious.
Loves it.
It's like eating it up. And just starts singing the blues all over again.
Ugh. And Abby finds it very funny. Abby's like, you weren't there for the first part. You would think this is weird.
Yeah. It was quite the moment. And Joey's like, I can't take this, and just storms out. And I was like, yeah, Joey, you don't need to deal with all this mess. But I felt bad for her there, because I was like, oof.
Me too. And then Abby's bragging to all her gal pals, like, not so gay anymore. Jack shoots a look back, and he's like, more gay than ever.
Is that what he said? I couldn't make it out.
He said, more gay than ever.
Hell yeah, Jack. That's great. That's exactly.
No one's turning me.
More gay than ever. Satan. I wish you called her Satan again.
Oh my God.
That was so funny. Oh,
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then D, it's time for him to do his birthday wish. And he decides to do a roast instead. He's like, my birthday wish is I wish my mom never slept with her coworker. My birthday wish is I wish my dad would finally get a job instead of just talking about it. It's like, my birthday wish is that my best friend Pacey would be a fuck up again so that I could look good. I was like,
that's terrible.
That's unforgivable, actually.
I was so mad at Dawson.
It was wild and crazy.
It's like, and that's not a friend.
Like, that's not a friend. That's real mean. You wish bad things on your friend. That's bad. Then what does he say about Joey, Christine? He starts going on about her.
My Joey.
Oh.
My Joey. The only 16-year-old that needs to find herself. And then he pretends.
She should have started singing, you don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. Leslie Gore.
I don't know that song.
You don't know You Don't Own Me by Leslie Gore?
I don't. I feel foolish.
Where have you been?
I don't know.
You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. Don't tell me what to say. Don't tell me what to do. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. You better listen to this song.
It sounds like a winner.
It's like 60 years old and it's on point.
Ah! All right, I'm gonna download it after this pod, or at least YouTube it. But yeah, Joey is just standing watching Dawson spill his beans, and then he pretends like he can't find her, and he's looking
That's
around.
weird. Have you ever seen such a thing?
I feel like I've seen like that. I don't know if I've seen it in real life or just on other TV shows.
Not with a human being. Like, where's my stapler? Where's my pen? Not where's my Joey. It's extremely weird.
It was, yeah, it was intense, and like everyone is like frozen.
Everyone's
like,
like,
in
this
horror.
is so cringe.
Yeah, like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. And then Dawson finds her, and then forces a kiss on her.
Oh, it was a mess.
It was so bad, and Joey's like, stop it, Dawson, pushes him, and flat, like, falls face first into his own birthday cake.
Oh, wow. He deserved it.
Which was great, yeah. And that kind of breaks the ice. Everyone's like, oh. And then his mom is, no, his mom said it before. I messed that up. But, I think then, like, him and Andie have to go barf. I feel like they're just barfing together.
He's still got frosting on his face, and he's puking up in the sink. And I'm like, Dawson, don't puke in the sink. You're gonna have to, it's not gonna go down the drain, and you're gonna have to shovel it out. You'll learn. Oh my god. And then Andie's like, I'll never drink again. And I'm like, girl, that's the first time you say that out of like 1,000 times. Get ready to say that every, many more times in your life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All the times I've heard I'll never drink again.
I know. I actually heard some guy on the sidewalk say it once to his friends.
Oh,
I'm never drinking again. It was funny.
Everyone loves to say it.
I was like, yeah, I've been there.
And then everyone forgets.
Yeah, everyone drinks again. Some people don't, but most people do.
Right.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Then we're back with freaking Mitch and Gail. And Gail's like, I'm returning the Explorer. And I'm like, you might want to get it cleaned first.
Yeah. I was like, thank God you're returning it after that.
Yeah, will they take it back with all the stains?
Well, it's only fog, because it was just a makeout.
Handprint. So Mitch is like, why don't we go in on a used car? And I'm like, Mitch, can you even cover your half of that? Let's not go crazy.
It's just like, I got my old jalopy in the back.
You can have my car from 1936. Yeah, I don't think so, Mitch.
Oh, so funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And then Gail's like, how about we do the down payment and then we have Dawson work to pay off the rest of it?
Yeah, they're mad at Dawson. They're like, he's not getting no free rides.
No. Well, but they also kind of blame themselves. They're like, did we do this to him because of the divorce?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did we drive our son to drink? Partially, yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh,
he sang about you in his blues little number, so.
True.
Yeah. I think. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just sang about Joey.
I think I was actually pretty heavily focused on Joey.
Yeah, I was like, no, didn't make an appearance, so they don't really need to worry so much, I guess.
And then Joey and Jack run into each other walking home or whatever, and Joey does the equivalent of the Arrested Development. Her? She's like, why did you go straight for Abby?
Her, yes, I love that.
Mm-hmm. And Jack's like, look, I feel like I'm the Ellen of Cape Side. Everyone's gawking at me and talking about me, and Joey's just basically like, well, buck up, you have a lot of friends who support you. And he's like, yeah, but the thought of being gay, it seems like such a lonely thought. That was very sad. He's like afraid of being alone. I mean, if he's the only gay guy in Cape Side, like, yeah, who are you gonna date?
It is.
It's
tough. Yeah, it's lonely. He's apparently the first one to ever come out in Cape Side.
In that class, not ever.
Oh, I thought you meant ever. I was like, that's crazy.
Ever?
I know. I was like, really?
No. That would be insane.
All right. Because I was like, dang. Like,
no one in this town has ever come out as gay.
Hey, I don't know. It's Cape Side.
Right.
But even still. Yeah, even still.
Even still.
But then Joey is kind of like, well, I think everyone feels alone. And everyone wants to be normal, but no one ever really does.
Yeah, but she's like minimizing his pain a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of interested, or I guess surprised that she said it. I didn't expect her to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting because later on, Dawson is also saying how lonely he feels.
And that's the theme of this episode is loneliness.
Lonely. Everyone's lonely. Mitch is probably so lonely he showed up at Gail's.
Oh my god. Like, this is the one time a year I can make breakfast for my boy.
Oh, get him my jalopy. Go make a pancake. A flapjack.
Oh my god.
Mitch. I'm gonna pretend he's like an old-timey guy from now on. It's funny.
He hobbled away on his cane.
Oh my god. But Mary, I just heard recently on NPR that a lot of millennials are
driving
overwhelmingly lonely in their little jalopies.
Yeah, no doubt.
Loneliness
we live in an isolating culture. That's why we need this podcast.
It's so true. I know. I feel like we have a whole social sphere now.
Yeah.
Of Dawson lovers. Or Dawson's Creek lovers, not Dawson lovers.
Dawson haters.
Pacey lovers. I feel like that's most of our audience. But, yeah. They, I have a quote written down here. Oh, this is from Jen. Yeah, Jen and Ty are talking too. He's waiting for her on the porch. Yeah. And Jen's like, get the fuck out. Like, what are you doing here? Like, he's like, I think we should end it. She's like, yeah, no shit. Like,
you're being so explicit. We have to throw the E rating on this one.
The E is on every pod. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just funny.
Got worked up by him.
Get worked up about Ty.
And I love Jen. I'm really starting to really love Jen.
Yeah.
Because like he's trying to explain to her, you know, I'm religious, I'm confused. She's like, no, it's very simple. You have natural urges. You've been taught your whole life that they're wrong, but I don't want you to bring that guilt onto me. Like, I don't need that. And he's like, you gotta understand. No, listen. Maybe if I can work all this out. And she's like, no. Anybody who can make me feel like this doesn't deserve a maybe. And I was like, Jen! Alright, that's a lesson it took me years to learn. So
my god, so true.
I was impressed. I was like,
she's
I
very
wish I saw this when I was a
beyond
teenager.
her years.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, and Dawson is like still referring to Jen like she hasn't made any growth. Like in his birthday roast, he's like, Jen, she's always drunk and she's got a lot of boyfriends and I want to party with her. I'm like, dude, she's so much more than that. This is why she didn't want to date you, because you only see her as this.
I know. Yeah, it's like Jen has a lot more going on than being a party girl.
Yeah, like, she likes to party, but don't we all?
I know. I feel like she's normal. Like when I think of a normal, like, or a stereotypical party girl, I never think of like Jen Lindy. Like that's not. She doesn't have that, like, party girl look or way of being, like, when she's normal, you know, or sober.
Yeah, she's an intellectual.
Yeah, she's like a normal person.
And it's not like she's ever too, like, hungover to go to school or anything.
Right, yeah. I mean, we didn't know her in New York, but...
Where she was a party monster.
Party monster. She seems to have figured it out now. She's got some kind of balance anyway.
Yeah.
Man, but Mary, are you ready?
Oh my god. So Dawson's all sobered up. How? I don't know. If you drink like that, you're drunk all night.
He did say the room was spinning, but he's talking like he's sober.
Talking like the 40-year-old man he is inside, so I don't understand. Him and his dad are both older than they should be.
Yeah, he does need a jalopy.
Yeah. God, you can't stop saying it, can you?
I can't. It's so funny.
Oh my god, and he's like, Joey's basically like, look, I forgive you for what you said. And I'm like, okay, well maybe Joey forgives him, but Pacey shouldn't.
No, Pacey should be pissed.
If I was Pacey, I'd be like, dude, we're not friends.
I know, that'd be it for me. I'd be like, I'm not hanging out with you anymore.
Yeah, you're toxic person. That's what I would say.
It is toxic, yeah.
Oh my god, and then Dee's just like, yeah, he's like, I'm Mr. Lonely.
T.
I'm so lonely.
And Joey's like, this is the second
nobody to
time.
call my own. And then he's like, why did you break up with me, and run straight to Jack? And Joey's like, okay, let's rehash this one more time for those who didn't see the rest of season 2. Because we've already talked about it many, many times. I'm looking for someone who isn't so close to me. You're like a part of me, blah, blah, blah. We're too connected. Can I be a whole person without you? Can I be a whole person alone? Did you get it this time? And Dawson's just like, do it quickly, okay? Because, God, I love you. And it's like, it's not all about you, Dee. But Joey doesn't say that. She just says, I love you too, Dawson.
She does. After he's asleep. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you fall asleep right after you say I love you to someone you're not even dating? I don't know.
I know. I guess he's drunk after all.
Those are some good Cuba Libres.
Oh, and then outside the window, it is snowing.
Snow!
And Joey looks like she's making a little wish.
What's she wishing for?
I don't know. I hope it's not the D.
She could have that D if she wanted.
I know she doesn't need to wish.
If he takes it away, she'll want him again.
It's so true. That's always.
I hate to say it, but it's kind of true.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I mean, she wanted him so bad.
So bad.
I can't it's hard to even think of them as the same person.
She was dying for the D.
She couldn't. Yeah, she could barely live. She was Dawson.
It was madness. They've done a total flip.
They totally flipped.
Ugh.
They're taking us for a wild ride on a jalopy out of control.
Oh my god. I'm banning that word from
I wonder how many times I've said it this episode.
A dozen.
I hope so.
Jalopy. All right, well, that's the episode wrapped. On that note.
Yeah, so Mary.
Oh.
You got to report back on your dares.
Well,
did you do them?
I did it.
You did?
I did. So listeners, today I had the day off. I went to the beach with my friend because it was our first hot day. So we took the bus down to Rockaway Beach. Rockaway Beach. I've sang a lot this episode too. I'm proud of myself.
You have, Mary. You have.
We were doing a little gossiping a bit about a friend of ours who's always getting into trouble. I mentioned this friend's name, and my other friend immediately goes, "Uh-oh." And I said, "Yeah, I know. Whenever you hear that name, you always think to yourself, this is the part where I say, uh-oh, right?"
Good one.
She laughed hard. Slipped it in.
Mary, I love that.
A seamless transition.
That's awesome. That's perfect. I'm also jealous you went to the beach. That's so cool.
It was lovely.
That's great. I do not have a positive news to report on my dare, unfortunately. I know. I did not say, am I sexual?
Oh,
that's a tough one. I could have. I was really like, when am I going to say it?
Like the Backstreet Boys. Am I sexual? You could have had your headphones in, been playing the song, and just been singing to yourself.
Yeah. Well, missed opportunity. I couldn't work it in, and I didn't order a usual.
No.
Although I almost did at the movies, because I went to the movies.
Oh.
And I got a tea. And the person, I got like a mint tea, and it was called a refresh mint. And the barista was like, "Oh, you mean the refresh mint?" Like, being jokey. And I should have been like, "No, a usual." I was like, I could have done it then. But I forgot.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know. I was like, I was thinking, like, when I went up to the bar, I was like, I could order a usual.
And they'll be like, what is that?
And they'd be like, what is that? But then I was like, he was so goofy with the mint that he probably would have laughed. It probably wouldn't have been weird. But it didn't happen. It was a tough one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's okay. Those were kind of hard ones.
Yeah. It's par for the course.
Yeah.
Well. We can see what we have for this week.
Yeah, some of these are going to be hard.
I know. I'm looking through what I have. I took a lot of notes this episode. I usually don't take too many. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, yeah.
A lot of these are quite mean.
Very.
Okay, so you can say, how many Cokes are you going to swill tonight? You could say, you're going to the party to end all parties.
Oh.
Or you can say, you can sing the blues.
Oh, wait. How many Cokes are you going to swill tonight? You're going to the party to end all parties?
Or just throwing in the party to end all parties.
Oh, okay. The party to end all parties. Or what was the last one?
Sing the blues.
Oh, just sing the blues.
Well, there's got to be a rhyme in there.
I have to rhyme?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
When you sing the blues.
Oh, you mean I have to actually sing the blues. I don't have to say sing the blues.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, go.
Oh, good Lord.
It's like, remember Michael Scott does it in The Office? And, who is it? Daryl's trying to get him to sing the blues. And Daryl's like, da 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 da. And Michael just goes, da 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 da. He's like, no, you gotta sing. It's so funny.
Oh my God, I don't remember that, but that sounds great.
It's good.
Oh man. All right, Mary. Well, I'll give you 3 also. You can say there's more than one kind of prison.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. We're all just sexual animals under God.
Oh my God.
That's an Abby quote. That's a flirty one.
Yeah.
And classic, I am never drinking again.
Oh boy. Okay.
I should give you jalopy.
Oh my God. I banned that word from this podcast.
No, the listeners love it.
We don't know that.
I'm gonna say they do.
Put out a poll.
Hope it's true.
Do you want me to keep saying this?
Do you want me to keep saying jalopy? Mitch,
or are you sick of it like Mary is?
No. Oh man.
Can't stand it. More jalopy.
Those are the choices.
Those are the choices. All right, listeners, it's been another great week here in Cape Side. We're so glad you're listening. We're so grateful, too, to our listeners who have reviewed us on iTunes.
Oh, my God, yes.
We just got one of our favorite listeners, Becca. Her review just rolled in. Christine was reading it. She goes, "That's so sweet. It's so sweet."
Becca, love it. Love you.
We really appreciate it. She dared you all to listen, and now we're daring you to leave a review.
Yes, leave a review. That's your dare for the week.
We had another great review, too, that warmed our hearts.
Our first review ever. That was a milestone. It was
awesome.
Blown away.
It was very exciting to get it. So thank you all for being listeners. And we're really glad that you're enjoying the show. You know, we enjoy making it, so.
Yeah, it's just, it's wonderful that it's just a big love fest.
Yes.
We're a big jalopy of love.
Oh, Christine, no! We're done with jalopy.
It's never going to be
Stop trying to make jalopy happen. It's not going to happen.
Mitch Leary made it happen. I'm just riding on the jalopy train.
Here. Take the jalopy train out of town. All right, listeners, we're done with it. So have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Don't get stuck on any jalopies.
Mary, see, it's a fun word. You can't resist. All right, listeners, we'll catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.